Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another movie review. This one's going to be for Taken 3, or as it's been commonly known recently, comedically, Take 3 in. So yeah, I'm going to try to do reviews a bit more like this. Um, so yeah, this movie stars Liam Neeson, Forrest Whitaker, Famke Janssen, Maggie Grace, and Dougray Scott. So yeah, for those that have yet to actually watch the video though, 10 seconds spoiler warning, and as usual, for those that have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review, 10 seconds spoiler warning, and as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up, so for those that have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below the message me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. Okay, so yeah, Taken 3, or Take 3 in, it's basically the sequel to Taken 2 and Taken, obviously. I've seen Taken. I actually haven't seen Taken 2, but I heard it's really bad, so I really have to watch it eventually, in my opinion. So yeah, but basically, um, in the movie you have Brian Mills, again portrayed by Liam Neeson, and basically his wife has been murdered, and he's being accused of the murder. And now he has to try to figure out who murdered his wife, while at the same time trying to protect his sister, not his daughter. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think I had a bit more fun than most people have had with this movie. So yeah, I mean, most people say that the writing is actually very bad. In my opinion, it is bad. It is bad overall, but I do think that at times especially when the relationship with Liam Neeson and his daughter, the actress portraying the daughter, I do think that those times are portrayed very well, and it is very heartfelt in my opinion, and it does its job. Um, so yeah, the one of the major complaints that everybody says is the action scenes. Seeing that for there's like 10 different shots for like a 2 second action scene or 2 seconds of an action scene, and that's true. The film editing for the action scenes are horrendous. They're terrible, and I mean it's true for like 5 seconds of 5 seconds of an action scene, you have like 30 different shots cutting back and forth. And it's literally like a strobe light. That in like within a second you see maybe 7 different scenes, or shots of the scenes. So it's very confusing. It gets very annoying very fast, and that's one of the major issues, that the action and the film editing for the action scenes are very horrible, horrendous, atrocious, and it gets very annoying after a while. It's very annoying very fast, in my opinion. The plot overall also doesn't really make sense in my opinion. Because at the beginning of the movie, after he finds out that his wife has been murdered, he basically runs away from the cops instead of trying to explain why he didn't commit the murder. I'm saying there's also a few things unexplained. With Forrest Whitaker's character, he's like a detective, and he has these strange things. He has like this knight chest piece in his pocket, and he has this thing with a rubber band that's never really explained, and I'm really confused about it. So there's that. Yeah, but the daughter-father relationship in the movie is very well done, in my opinion. There are a few other things that are interesting to watch, such as the mob slash mafia infiltration, infiltration scene at the end. It's kind of cool to see. But again, up into the action scene, it gets annoying as well. Yeah, the action is pretty bad, but it's still somewhat entertaining to see. So I mean, this movie does have a lot of major issues with it, but it does have some things I don't really think many people are pointing out, such as the daughter-father relationship, which I think is the strongest aspect of the movie. I mean, aside from that, I mean, Liam Neeson, he's trying. He does a pretty good job at the role. Same thing with Forrest Whitaker. Everybody actually does a decent job at acting, but the writing is decent. It does have its problems, but I think again the major issue has to be the action scenes and the film editing at the end. And then the ending, it's very simplistic in my opinion, and well, it's not really simplistic, but it's just it's kind of predictable when you think about it. The ending is a bit predictable in my opinion, and it does kind of set it up for a Taken 4, which I really hope they don't do. It was an okay movie, but I don't think it garners it for a Taken 4. But maybe if it does well in the box office, who knows? Because every time you make money in a movie, you always have to do another movie. That's how sequels go nowadays. So yeah, hopefully they don't do Taken 4, but I wouldn't be surprised. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being the worst, I mean, 6 being decent. Sorry, yeah, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'd give Taken 3 or Take 3 in a 4 out of 10. It's a very mediocre movie. I mean, again, the father-daughter relationships and the acting and the writing are decent and interesting to watch for a while, but the action scenes are just too annoying to a point that's just unwatchable and unbearable. And at the same time, the plot is just nonsensical. So yeah, so yeah, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews, so definitely do stay tuned for that. Aside from that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer, and comment down below on your thoughts on Taken 3 or Take 3 in. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.